You know, young rich niggas. You know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking on cooking the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't trust nobody, grip the trick. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set. Woo, 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 woo. Records on records, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a cool. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat down her walls, loose. Hop in the frog. I tell that bitch to come for me. I swear these niggas is under me. The hate and the devil keep jumping me. Back rows on me, keep me company. Hey, we did the most. Yeah, pull up and goes. Yeah, my diamonds a choker. Holding up, I with no holster. Read the ruler, diamond cooler. This a roller, not a mule. Dabbing on them like the usual. Damn. Magic with the brick do voodoo. Magic. Courtside with a bad bitch. Then I send the bitch through Uber. Go. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bougie. I'm not stupid, so I keep the Uzi. Records on records, got backers on backers, so my money make it.
You're now listening to Out the Box Radio with your host, KenDoll JP.
All right. Welcome to Out the Box Radio Show. Everyone, this is our launch. This is our first show. We are so excited. We have been playing, yes, lit to the extreme. We on fire, and it is hot in here, so we are a little bit lit in here. It's a little fire. She having problems with her headphones, but she got herself situated, so we are good to go.
Look, these cornrows have been trying to sabotage my life all day. I think it's because I'm a thug.
Bad and bougie. So, speaking of which, we want to do our introductions because this is our first show, and we are excited to have everyone tuning into it. So I am the host, KenDoll JP of Out the Box Radio Show. I do have my special guest co-host today in the hot seat. This is Miss Tay. I want to introduce her, so thank you for coming out.
Ooh, you're welcome.
She is crazy, y'all. Y'all don't know.
Really
She's real calm right now, but
really not
in
crazy.
real life, she's a little turned. So, no, I love Tay. We go way back since school, so I've known her for many
Let's not bring up school.
many years. Yeah, she tried to kill me. So, anyway.
Can you edit that part out?
We're not going to talk about that.
Maybe not.
But what we will say is I definitely want to, again, thank everyone for tuning in. I want to give our introductions, like our background. Like, people might not know who we are.
They don't.
They should.
Because I'm from Southeast, and I blow some stuff up.
Oh, she don't throw shade. She throws hands, honey. Ooh. So Tay, while we're on you, Miss Thug Tay, go ahead and give us a little bit of your background, like what you do for people who don't know about Miss Tay.
Hi, everybody.
She is so innocent. She is
Yes,
so.
I am.
You wait till the break. She'll be talking about everybody.
I joan daily. That's what I do. I love French fries with mumbo sauce.
So DC. I do too, though, but it's so DC.
Okay, I'm going to really stop playing. I'm a mama, first of all. I have two amazing boys. We like to joan on people, and we like to judge girls based on the way they look. Sometimes my kids be like, Mommy, I think her underwear is dirty. And I'll be like,
no.
You know what? I think she has on a dirty bra, son, but let's not talk about that.
Oh,
in
my
public.
gosh. Oh, my gosh. A dirty bra.
You never know. But anyway, yeah, I model. I'm currently a model. I also like to help the youth. I'm really big on helping little young girls because they be having issues and stuff, and they always want to fight the baby mothers.
Mm-hmm.
When you could just fight the baby father like I do. You know what I'm saying?
True. Knock them out. One
Run
good
'em
hit,
over.
they done. Oh, okay.
That's what
Or
I'm
run them
saying.
over, either one.
But yeah, as Justin said, we do go way back to middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
We're not going to shout out our middle school because it
We
was
not,
just
we don't-
terrible. But it was middle school. And it was
Yeah.
some good times, even though we didn't used to like each other. Like, I used to get on her
We
nerves.
did, but we was
No.
just shady to each other.
We are shady, born and raised. But
we grew up and now we
yeah.
tight. You know what I'm saying? It's
we
like
very
Barbie
close.
and Ken.
Barbie and Ken.
Ken.
See, I love her.
But
That's
we
why I
fight,
have her
though.
here today.
We fight people though. I don't think Barbie and Ken fought.
No. They were a cute couple because they were faking plastic. So we're
But
not
we're not a
faking
couple.
plastic.
We both love men.
She's So before my introduction, she done blew it away. Show fucking over. Anyways, so for those, so that's a Tay right there. She done put everything on blast.
did
So
not.
there goes my business. You want to put my social out there too? Why don't you?
277.
Call Jesus.
I could claim you on my taxes. Come on, let's go.
Okay, so anyways, yeah. So my name is KenDoll JP. My government name is Justin. That's not obviously my real name, but my model name, and my students always call me KenDoll because I'm always doing too much in the mirror and I look plastic and fake. But that's okay because I always keep myself perked up. So that is my name, KenDoll JP. You will hear it often. You will hear it a lot on the show. My background, very similar to Tay. I actually am a model and an actor. I try to do a little bit of dipping and dabbing, in different areas, different venues and entertainment. So this radio show for me is my first start in radio. But I'm very excited for it because I've always had a thing for radio. Like, I've always wanted to be a radio personality. Like, I
That's
want
great.
my voice to be
Not
heard.
me, 'cause
You don't want your voice to be heard?
not really, because
Some things have
when
to be
I
talked
get
about.
excited, I get real high pitched. So nobody don't need to hear
Oh,
that
so
shit.
can you try it for me? I want to see how you
You
screech.
gotta make me excited. Like, tell me my butt fat.
Girl, your butt is juicy.
See? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, she sounds like Minnie Mouse. Okay, so thank you, Tay, for that nice introduction.
Thank you
though.
for telling me my butt fat.
Her butt is fat, though. So with the show, I want to give you guys a background on what this really is about. So the motivation behind the show, Out the Box Radio, is just I want to encourage people to think outside the box. Typically when you think about entertainment, you think of obviously the hot topics, things that are going on. But what people don't know about is like what happens behind the scenes, right? When your favorite reality show stars, or even like on scripted television, when they do certain things that the producers push them to do, or they're challenging Bad Girls Club, for example, which we'll get into in a minute, they fight constantly, and I know half the stuff is staged. Come on now, we all know that. So there's a lot of stuff that the viewers don't get to see behind the scenes, and that's what we're going to touch on a lot on this show. Not just today, but in the next few weeks coming up. We talked to quite a few people that are on reality TV, actually, and they're going to talk to us about their experience on and off camera and what they had to deal with. So I'm really excited. There's some shade that really goes on behind the scenes.
Of course, you should know.
I am so shady. I always have my little umbrella in the sand.
You know what? See, you know how like they have those rain clouds?
Yes.
I'm like the shade cloud. You know what I'm saying?
Over top of me, pretty much, because we feed off each other.
We like side by side.
Yeah, you always make me
'Cause I
wet.
don't-
Wait,
It's disgusting.
did I come out wrong? She likes to rain on
I
me.
told you
So,
you like men.
look, she
so
gonna keep giving it
nasty.
away. You try to.
You just nasty.
Okay, girls. So, so next week, we actually have. I was talking about some of the upcoming shows next week and the following week. So January 18th, which is next Wednesday, our show is every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. And then the following week on the 25th, we actually have two different guests from different shows. Both were actually on Oxygen. I don't know what it is with Oxygen, but apparently I know a lot of people there because all my interviews so far are from Oxygen. So a lot to look forward to. I like this. I like the network, so there are a lot of good shows on there. So next week is a show. We have an interview called. It's called "Fix My Mom." So the segment is actually about family connections. So it talks a lot about the things that you struggle with your parents, or maybe even your siblings if you don't have parents. Well, obviously everyone has parents, but if they passed
I have an
away,
idea for Oxygen. What about Fix My Baby Father? Because I don't like him.
they should do that.
They should.
Well, would they put them all in a house though, or like
Like, if
individual
they-
documentaries? Like,
I feel like if they're gonna fix him, like they might need to take his brain out.
oh, he needs a transplant then. So you want to just have a whole new person?
I don't even want a baby father. Chris Brown could be my baby father.
He could be everyone's baby father.
You want a baby?
Do I? Look, you skipping ahead of schedule here. We getting that to the bottom of the list here. Look. But yes, absolutely. Chris can do anything he wants. So, Fix My Mom will be next week. We have Cammie and Tanya, mother and daughter duo from the show, Fix My Mom. It was really emotional, so next week we'll show you clips before we interview them. But they had a lot of challenges, broke out in some crazy arguments and fights we don't really want to talk too much about because they're not proud of it, right? But in general, we will talk a little bit about it and show the clips next week. And then the last part of my finding, the segment for Family Connections is Finding My Father, which was a show that I actually did last year.
Ow.
Tay had a little introduction scene there, and the club scene in the beginning. She was standing in the
I
very
was
front.
these butt cheeks.
She was making it. I thought it was raining outside, thundering,
I had my
and everything.
Prince top on. I thought I was.
She was real cute.
Giving Purple Rain a little
She
bit,
was real
but
cute,
I ain't have my
and she had a Chinese bob. I think it was.
Did
You
I
look
have a
real
bob?
Chinese.
I look
You looked
Chinese
real
every other
Chinese.
day.
Yeah, she's mixed.
Can we switch the subject?
Yeah. So anyway. So that'll be coming up as well. We'll talk more about that as we get into those shows, but a lot coming up in the next 2 weeks for the Family Connection. It's going to be more emotional, not as fun. It will be fun, but it's going to be more a tearjerker because a lot of stuff that you dealt with, people dealing with on TV, which is very unfortunate you're putting yourself out there, but a lot of stuff with mothers and fathers that people just need to understand and people can relate to it. So that's coming up. Today is a whole different story, though. We're going to be covering a whole different avenue with reality TV, and we actually have a very special guest today who's going to be on the phone live with us in the studio.
Yeah.
And I definitely can't wait to talk to her. So we will kind of brief her into it slowly before we get started.
Are you sure? Because I don't like slow first. Wait.
You don't like it slow?
You're being nasty again, Justin.
I'm not being nasty. She always thinks the same way.
Look, I'm not.
See, your lips turning.
Wait a minute. These are trying to sabotage my life.
Oh, you're going right. So, I'm going to stop messing with Tay because I'm getting so sidetracked. So we actually, before we bring on our next guest, which will be on the phones in actually about 2 or 3 minutes here, I want to go ahead and go to our first break. I'm so sorry. We had a lot of fun. We'll be right back. But before we go into this, I want to introduce this song. So in summer 2016, yes, it is a little old, so don't laugh at me because it's a throwback from about 6 or 7 months ago. So I actually had a song with a friend of mine, Vinay. He's based in New York. The song is called Savage, and it got a lot of good reviews, but some people still haven't heard it, so I would like to present it today on the premiere of Out the Box Radio Show, featuring yours truly, with my friend Vinay. So this is Savage. We'll be right back.
It's lit.
Ooh, girl, you nasty. Kissing your friend while you looking back at it. Bet you ever had shit. 2 girls, 1 savage. I'm doing damage. Oh, I know you want it, and girl, you can have it. If you can manage, sweet push it with your friend, girl. Tap out, tapping. Having fun, slapping you. Get sex in the 2 of you. Tell you what I'ma do. Taste her while I'm hitting you. I'm a savage, girl, this is true. Now what you up for the challenge? I told you already.
Fucking on the low. Only hit it once, now you want it twice. Calling for some more. Legs in the air, head down low. Maybe we can go. Tongue just right, got an appetite. Oh, so you about to blow. So give it to me slow. Like 1, 2, 3, knock you out like a fight. Kisses down low, only if your lips tight. Put your legs around my neck, just how you like. Let me fall asleep on it all night. Wake up, makeup, shower time lit. Shout out, you screaming for the hell of it. Steam on fleek so we can't see shit. Now you gripping on my dog while I'm rubbing on your girl. Hey.
Kissing your friend while you looking back at it. Bet you ever had shit. 2 girls, 1 savage. I'm doing damage. Oh, I know you want it, and girl, you can have it. If you can manage, sweet push it with your friend, girl. Tap out, tapping. Having fun, slapping you. Get sex in the 2 of you. Tell you what I'ma do. Taste her while I'm hitting you. I'm a savage, girl, this is true. Now what you up for the challenge? I told you already, girl, I am a savage.
They laid out like an outfit for the next day. They took my clothes and ripped them off and said they ready to play. We real lit, chilled out on a summer day. Feels like we brought Niagara Falls to this foreplay. Clink, clink, cheers to the baddest bitch. She put her hands up on my mouth so I wouldn't snitch. Just wanna say they both taste good, it's a real feast. Cause I'm a savage, fuck them both like a real beast.
Nasty. Kissing your friend while you looking back at it. Bet you ever had shit. 2 girls, 1 savage. I'm doing damage. Oh, I know you want it, and girl, you can have it. If you can manage, sweet push it with your friend, girl. Tap out, tapping. Having fun, slapping you. Get sex in the 2 of you. Tell you what I'ma do. Taste her while I'm hitting you. I'm a savage,
some savages.
Bitches! I will shave your face off and wear it for Mardi Gras 2012. Who drew on my picture? Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? I feel like some cereal tonight. Hey, I have a question. Who's hungry? Priscilla, did you draw my picture? You did? Are you hungry? I served you breakfast in bed. I'm gonna kill you, you bitch. Bitch, I think I win. I think I win. I got the whole house mad. Priscilla, come outside. It's morning time. I served you breakfast in bed. I served you breakfast in bed. If I look friendly and fun, there's definitely a whole nother side of me. Voodoo dolls! I got the voodoo for these bitches! I got the voodoo for all these bitches. Oh, are you crazy? Maybe so. And I'm finna freestyle because my name is Judy and I'll run the fucking club. Throwing ones, throwing 20s on the strip. Oh, man. Shelly. I usually try to walk away, but in this situation, I'm swinging. I don't give a I hate when these girls get a little bit of liquor in the system. Everybody starts being friendly, holding hands, skipping, hopscotching through the meadows to grandma's house. This is not the real world. This isn't the Brady Bunch. This is the Bad Girls Club. So stop drinking.
That could be a start. How does that feel?
It feels good.
Yeah?
How do you feel about it? You're not coming in that closet. You know what? I don't need to come in this whack ass. Exactly. You need more space for the clothes that you don't have. Don't call me Jada. Do not call me bitch again. Out of here. Natalie, she broke your brush.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
she did.
Oh
Go
my God,
away.
Natalie.
You're so annoying. Jada, I think you need some more liquor.
I'm happy that y'all got to know me on a sober level rather than just blacked out crazy Judy. But I still got the voodoo for you bitches.
Adios, Judy.
So everyone, that was an exclusive clip of Judy J. Just in case you don't know who she is, she got the voodoo for all of us bitches. She is crazy, but I love her to death, and she's changed a lot. She was 21 when all that happened, so she is grown. She's an adult. She is a whole different person now. But I wanted you guys to see like how we knew Judy back in the day. So she's actually getting ready to call us in just a second here. We're going to go ahead and ask her some questions. We'll be taking maybe about 1 or 2 calls because the interview is going to go pretty quickly with Judy. So as we discuss things with her, as you feel you would like to at least, go ahead and give us a call during the interview and we'll go ahead and pull you on live on air. Ask her anything you like in regards to information she has and some of her experience on the show. So we have Miss Judy J with us live. Judy,
Hi,
are you
Judy.
there?
Hi, how are y'all?
Ooh, hey, girl.
We are so good. We are so lit, and we are so excited that you are on the phone with us right now, Judy. First of all,
I'm excited. I'm excited that y'all let me call in and, is doing this interview. I'm super, super blessed and thankful.
so first of all, we love you to death. I mean,
Lit.
many people love Judy, but we are like, we love you more than anybody else. So nobody else matters but us, okay?
Nope.
Okay, I love you guys too. I love y'all.
Well, thank you so much. We have a lot to cover in a little bit of time, so we're kind of going to jump into it. I just showed everybody a 2 or 3 minute clip of some of the best moments of Judy J. Now, I know from talking to you a little bit here and there and then seeing some of your posts, we don't want to talk too much about Bad Girls Club because that's what people always remember you for, but there's a lot more to Judy J than just Bad Girls Club. And so,
Right, exactly. I totally agree, but the one thing I always try to remember is to never let Bad Girls Club go or forget it because it did make me. So I always show Bjorn and Murray and Oxygen the respect because without them, I was gonna make it regardless, but they've done a lot of stuff for me, keep me relevant, keep me on the spinoff. They've just been really great people to me. So I always show Bad Girls Club mad love.
absolutely. Now, they just released, I saw last night, I think 2 days ago, or maybe 1 day ago, they just released the BGC 17 trailer.
Right.
Did you see it yet, Judy?
I did. And, you know, I think that is so cool. Like, I love theme type of shows. So the fact that they, you know, did the sister theme and then they did, like, the social media thing, I thought that was genius because everything is ran by social media now. And seeing the East versus West thing, like, I think that's going to be dope. It's so crazy because it's so different from, like, my original season. Like, it's like, completely different. Like, not even just because it's themes now and not, you know, cities. It's just the girls, like when I first started, none of us went on the show to, like, be famous. Like, that wasn't really, like, what we went on the show for. We went on the show to have fun, but it seems like nowadays everybody just wants fame. And, you know, that's fine. I mean, I get it. You know, times change.
That's very true.
You know?
I mean, it's sad. I know actually one of the casting directors for Being a Mary and who does casting every season for Bad Girls Club. And he's just told me about some of the interviews he does each casting cycle. And you're right. I mean, some people, he can even tell when they're acting a certain way just to try to get noticed and get on the show. And it's very sad nowadays, but I feel like the entertainment media feel that they need to have that in their life. They need to be noticed. It's just like you gotta have more. You gotta have more to you than that. It's not about you having a name on TV. It's about your life experience. Who can relate to your situations? Who can relate to your life? And what have you gone through? What type of things have you faced?
It's so true, and I think that's also why ratings have, like, declined so much over the years because I feel like, you know, like, everybody used to always have, like, their favorite bad girl, the one that they can relate to. And nowadays, I don't think that a lot of the girls are relatable. Like, most of them have a ton of work done. Most of them, you know, they, like, you know, they're all about, like, materialistic things and stuff. And they have to remember, like, a lot of people tuning into this show don't have that type of money or, you know, it's just way different. You know, it's completely different. But you have to also look at the fact that, like, when I was on season 7, when I first started out, this was, like, 2011 when reality TV was just now started to get popping. Like, this was, like, right after, like, you know, a couple years, but it was still, like, during, like, the Flavor of Love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I Love New York and stuff. It was during those days. But now we're competing with reality TV shows like I Love New York.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, Love and Hip Hop New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's completely different now. Like, reality TV kind of runs television now. Everything is reality TV.
No,
like, what isn't?
Yeah, you're right. Nowadays, everything is reality TV. It's kind of crazy. But so we want to get started with the interview for sure. It's asking you some really in-depth questions and talk to you about what's going on with you. Before we get started, we actually do, we had 1 or 2 callers lined up. So we do have a caller on the line right now. We're going to try to make it quick for you, but they kind of want to ask you a question, Judy. Okay. And if you're okay, we'd like to pull the caller on. So caller, what is your name and from where are you calling?
Hey, this is Gino. I'm from College Park, Maryland.
Hi,
hey,
Gino.
How are you?
Hi, Gino.
What's up? How you doing?
So, Gino, what is your question for Judy?
All right. Well, first of all, I just want to comment that Bad Girls Club has not been the same since your season. You know, the past, like, 6 seasons have sucked. So,
keeping it real. Keeping it real.
You're still booking interviews. You're still doing your thing, and, like, a lot of the girls after you haven't done anything. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get into that. Judy, I really yeah, but I'm really mad that you stopped doing your songs. I loved your rap songs. Like, I've been looking for you to do something new. No.
Gino, I'm working on a mixtape.
Oh, yes, mixtape.
Yes, I'm working on a mixtape. It's called Ahead of My Time, and it is dropping, like, this year. Like, soon. I don't know exactly the exact date. But no. It's like a mixtape full of 8 songs, and you're going to love it, I swear. That means so much to me because I actually really like, you know, recording and making music. So that means hell a lot to me. But, yes, I have a mixtape coming, for sure.
Yeah, so next time you do a show in D.C. or Baltimore, definitely let me know. I'm going to definitely come out.
I'm coming. I love Maryland, actually. I love Baltimore, and I also, you know, I go out there a lot. So definitely, hell yeah, when I come out there, you can come in, VIP, and drink with me, and we'll be drunk, and we'll turn up. Do everything.
Oh, yeah. The whole Out the Box crew.
Yes.
I love you, too.
Thank you, Gino, for calling in. So,
Thanks.
Yeah, so Judy, just to let you know, we all about to be real lit with you when you come to Baltimore because we want to have a little out the box experience. And I told you last time, drinks on me, honey. So when you come in, you just let me know.
Baltimore is literally one of my favorite cities that I travel to. Like, I love every time I go to Baltimore, I have a blast. Like,
that's good.
A complete blast. And I always try like y'all crabs out there because I love seafood and it's the best ever.
We got them good crabs, honey. Them good crabs. So speaking of Baltimore, you actually were here maybe more than once, but I definitely know about the one time you were here. You had a book signing, so I want to talk a little bit about your book as well, and how that's going for you. How well has it been? How well has it been for you?
Well, the book, yes, I did a book signing in Baltimore. And I actually filmed my first movie there. I actually have another movie role coming, two, and I'll be filming that this year. So I'm super excited about that. But my book did super well. It's still in Barnes & Noble, and it's actually like in Walmart, Target, Amazon Prime, Overstock, things like that. And all the proceeds went to lung cancer, and they still go to lung cancer. I didn't pocket any money from the book, because it was pretty much dedicated to my mom and my dad after they passed away. Right. So it's just, it's an awesome book, and I wanted it to be different. It's not the same as, like, most reality TV stars. They do, like, a tell-all book. I wanted to really, really, like, delve into my imagination and talk about, being Louisiana Creole and Haitian Creole, and just, it also has my mom's recipes. So I just really wanted to, like, honor my mom and my dad and my memories I had with them.
No,
absolutely. So it's a great book. Like, it really, really is. It even has, like, my poetry. Like, I think everybody would love it. And I'm actually working on another one, too. So I'm super excited about that.
And you said it's still available on Barnes & Nobles, right?
Yep. Unlimited.
So everybody, you heard that. I mean, straight here out the box, you need to go to Barnes & Nobles and book you a copy.
Yes, that one
because that's what
Yes, and you can get it online on barnesandnoble.com. It's called Food, so death do his part, and foo is a French word that means crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy, so I have to...
Well, yes, we know about you, Miss Voodoo. Yes, we do. So, I love Judy, though. I love her to death. So
I love y'all.
I know it's a hard topic to kind of talk about. You mentioned some of your mom's recipes are in there, and my condolences to you. I've been following you for many years, so I know that you had unfortunately lost your mother and father. I know that they're watching down on you, and they're I'm very proud of you, but I know they're very proud of you as well for everything you've accomplished so far.
That means a lot. I think like when my mom and my dad died, a lot of people were saying it. I read comments and stuff, and they were just like, this was after season 13, and I kind of like, let's be real, I kind of lost my mind on season 13.
On
like,
Redemption,
for real.
BGC Redemption, I remember that.
It was bad. Like, I don't know what I was going through, but when I turned 25, I just literally felt like my life was about to change. I think like I had like a breakdown or something, and I didn't know what was going on, but it's so ironic and creepy because like months later, my dad died and then my mom died. So it was like I knew something was going to happen.
Right.
I just didn't know what. But, when they did pass, like I said, it was right after season 13 had aired. And a lot of people were like, oh, my God, Judy's about to go crazy. She's about to be in a mental institute. Like, this is it for her. And it was like, shortly after Lindsay from season 12 had died or whatever.
Right.
And people were saying the most rudest stuff like Judy's next. I know she's the next bad girl. It's messed up that these producers cast these girls and give them alcohol. Like, she's not going to make it. And, like, I just feel like I proved everybody wrong.
Right. You truly did, like...
I've been through... Hell yeah, I've been through so much stuff. Like, it's just kind of like... Now it's kind of like, okay, what's next? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
People don't give me enough credit, I feel like, sometimes. Because, but it's okay. Like, hey.
I mean, you are doing your thing, and we're actually going to get into that in a minute because people don't realize that you literally are, like, you're a businesswoman. You're an ambassador. You are an entrepreneur. You do a lot of stuff that people don't realize. So I'm excited to kind of talk about that in a second because I want people to realize the type of things that you have going on. Everyone needs to realize when Judy started BGC, she was, 21 years old, 22 years old?
Yeah, I was 21, and now I'm 27, so that's
exactly.
like so many, it's growing.
We all grow, yeah.
Right, exactly.
So even on the experience, because you've been on quite a few seasons, you've had your own season 7, BGC Redemption, All-Star Battle, and even Love Games, which I love that as well. Oh my gosh, that show.
I wish they would bring it back.
Yes.
Like, I really... To be honest, like, Love Games was, like, my favorite show. Like, it was so much fun. The dates were so unique. Like, you get to meet all these guys from everywhere, and I'm still friends with majority of them. They need to bring that show back.
I think they do, too. We need to talk to Mr. Rod directly and see what we can do to bring that back on Oxygen. He's the VP of Oxygen. We need to do some phone calls.
So you know dogs.
I know the big dogs. Well, see,
Yeah.
Rod reached out to me when I did my show, Finding My Father. He actually reached out to me directly because he had obviously watched my story before it went through editing of me and my ex-boyfriend was on the show with me. So, you know, it was kind of a very close connection, but my episode was probably one of the most emotional ones, and I felt very touched, you know, when he reached out, and it meant a lot to me. And, you know, we had chatted back and forth, and I think he was looking to bring on more shows that really dove into different.
Well,
yeah.
for sure. You could automatically tell that even with Bad Girls Club Redemption, that when the network changed, you know, like the whole format for Oxygen changed, and that's when they started doing more family-oriented shows.
Right.
You know, and that's what makes me kind of upset sometimes when the Bad Girl fans are kind of like, oh, and I love them, don't get me wrong, but they're kind of like, why do they edit the fights like this? Or,
right.
But they need to understand that Oxygen was ready to get rid of the Bad Girl Club completely. You know what I'm saying? So they had to edit these fights and blur stuff out just for the network to survive, because it's all about empowerment and stuff, and we have these shows where girls are beating each other up. Like, it's like a complete, you know, it's a hypocrisy.
Right.
You know? So they need to understand, like, hey, you guys are still getting Bad Girl Club. It may not be as raw as it used to be, but that's because they're trying to keep it for you guys.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They had to revamp it because it's one of their probably most viewed shows that's still on for many, many years. So they're going to keep it, I feel like, to get the ratings. But like you said, they have to make it more pleasable for different people to watch. And unfortunately, if you get too violent, I mean, you could have lawsuits involved. You could have a lot of other stuff
and
that really
can
gets shut down.
Viewers. Like, who want to keep seeing fights over and over and over again?
Yeah, I mean, we see
that
outside on the streets. So.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know, it's the same thing. So, yeah, for sure. We're all on that page. We get it.
So next week, actually, I wanted to mention this as well because we're talking about, you know, the situation with your mother and her passing away. So not many people know this. Some people do. You shared it on Twitter before and online. So next week we have a guest, a mother and daughter duo, Cammie and Tanya, who are on Fix My Mom on Oxygen. They're with us next week.
Wow.
And I know that you were in casting to be on that show. Fix. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you about that. Like, if you don't mind.
God. So I literally, like I said, on 13, I like went kind of cuckoo. And I was like, oh my God, like, I'll probably never get called for another show. Like, these people probably are like, what the hell? Like, 2150. I mean, what, 5150? Like, you know, this. But Oxygen knows that I'm not, like, legitimately, like, crazy, you know? So when they did call me, I was not only excited about another show, but I was also excited because it had nothing to do with Bad Girl Club. And I feel like the older I get, I just can't be in that situation. Like, I can't be in a situation where I feel like somebody's going to fight me or, like, just, you know, argue with me about the stupidest stuff. Mind you, I understand every reality show needs drama, but the type of stuff that you deal with in the Bad Girl Club is just ridiculous. Exactly. Like, now that I'm older and looking back, I'm like, okay, who really wants to get all their clothes ruined? Who really wants to, like, just get beat up? You know, like, it's just, and the older you get, the more you value your stuff. So it's just, you know, I was excited to
If I was a girl now, like, you know, sometimes I try to play dress up, you know. If I was a girl now and I was auditioning for Bad Girls Club, first of all, if you watch the previous seasons, by now you know they've ruined all your shit.
Know,
so don't bring anything valuable.
I bring all my thrift store stuff.
Right, thrift store it is,
exactly.
Yes.
but how would you, imagine living like that, though, like living paranoid like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just draining, you know, like hella draining. So I was super excited to, like, move into a house around girls and other people that had nothing to do with Bad Girl Club, meet new friends, and to also experience that with my mom, you know, because my mom was, like, my biggest fan throughout these years. She may not have been proud of my choices on TV, but she knew how much I loved being on TV and how much I loved Oxygen. So she was happy for me, you know, and she was even going to do the show, which shocked me. So, you know, it was really exciting. We went through the process. We did the sizzle reel. We talked to the producers. We were on camera. We were hilarious. Like, my mom was so funny. And producers loved it. They were cracking up. And we were all really, really excited. But unfortunately, you know, my mother did pass away, but just even, like, experiencing that with her.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
On camera with the producer and just, you know, just showing her a little bit of what my life is like. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, isn't this fun? And I could tell that she totally, like, enjoyed it. Because my mom was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? When she was younger, she was, like, the hottest. She was the baddest bitch when she was young. So I know, you know, like, her times were different than mine.
Yes.
You know, she grew up in the 50s and stuff, so reality TV wasn't a thing thought of back then.
Right.
But I'm just so happy that she got to even experience it. You know what I'm saying? So that was cool for me.
That's good. Another question we have for you. You know, this generation, they are triggered on, like, reality shows, period. From the Real Housewives of whatever.
Kentucky, who make up random places. They'll try out for it.
Antarctica. Like, what advice do you have for the youth who is, like, sometimes we have, like, cougars that want to be on reality shows, too. What advice do you have for those people who are interested in auditioning for those parts in reality TV?
I feel like it's a super fun experience, and it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime thing. But if you go on a reality show, make sure that you do something to just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just be on a show and just, I mean, some girls, though, find out that reality TV is completely not what they wanted at all. You know, like, I just feel like young girls who want to aspire to be on reality TV, don't let that be your dream. Right. You know, like, don't let that be your goal. Like, unfortunately, Bad Girls Club doesn't show, well, they're starting to show, you know, more talents and stuff now, but, like, people don't know that I've been to college. Like, a lot of these people on reality TV do have degrees. They aren't stupid. They're intelligent. They're educated. So once those cameras stop rolling, people do go to their normal lives, you know, and I just want everybody to know that go to school, finish your degree, have something to fall back on, be secured. And if you want to do reality TV, go on it and have fun, but don't aspire to be a reality TV star. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, go beyond it. Go on reality TV to start a business, to start a radio show, to become an entrepreneur, you know, to make more money than you made on TV.
Exactly.
You know, keep it going.
You want to start a brand. Sure. You want to be a brand like you are doing. You want to be an ambassador in not just your community, but in general.
Yeah, like you said it earlier, like some of these girls, bad girls, no shade, no pun intended, but on all reality shows, they go on here, act a fool, show their ass. Like, America hates them. They become, like, the worst bully ever, and then they, like, can't do anything in their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, if you're going to go on reality TV, be yourself, be awesome, though. Do something unique and keep it going. Like, don't go on there and just think that America likes the bad guy, because they don't. They do not.
So, I mean, while we're on this, and you're right about that, for sure, while we're on the subject of shows, I want to talk about your new show coming out on Valentine's Day, because, first of all, I was so excited. We're going to get into it, and I really wanted to watch it when it was coming out in December, but I know they pushed it back for different reasons, so we were ready for it on Valentine's Day. So talk to us about that, Judy, about your show coming out on Oxygen.
So I'm super excited. Like, when I got this call, I was like, thank God, like, because I still get my chance at a show that has nothing to do with Bad Girls Club. You know, like, this new show, y'all, it is crazy. It's nuts. It's no other bad girls except for my partner, the twin, Danielle Victor.
Yep.
Everybody else is newbies. It's a show about best friends, and we all, you know, fell out with our best friends, had beef with our best friends, and we're competing together for $100,000.
Exactly.
Now, like, I did All-Star Battle, like you said. When I tell you that those challenges are nothing compared to the challenges that we had to do, like, on this show. It's kind of like The Amazing Race, and it was so much running involved. I mean, we were up till, like, 5 a.m. sunrise sometimes.
Oh, my gosh.
It's going to be nuts.
Oh, my.
Yes. Like,
I'd have been dragging my feet.
It's crazy, y'all, but it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be funny. Everybody on the show is, like, awesome. I think everybody's going to love somebody on the show. There's actually a guy on the show. His name is Trevor. I love him.
I know who you're talking about, actually, Trevor.
Yes, he lives in Vegas and works with Britney Spears. Like, he was, like, the best dressed in the house. Like, he's literally, like, awesome. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to love the show.
I'm very excited to see it, Judy. And actually, at the end of our show today, towards the last few minutes, we're actually going to show everybody who's watching a clip. So I put together a clip of the Battle of the Ex-Besties. It's like a 2-minute clip from the show, just kind of meshed together with you and your partner on the show. So we will be showing that at the end of the show, so people make sure you're watching.
Yay!
I love putting it together. Yeah, it was so fun
I'm
editing
really,
it.
really excited. And yes, it was supposed to air in December,
Mhm.
but they did push it back, which I think is great, to be honest, because if it aired in December, we would have been airing at 11 p.m. at night.
Oh, wow,
But
yeah.
but the network found a better slot,
Right.
and now we're airing right after the premiere of Bad Girls
The
Club
new
17.
BGC. Yeah, so
You
people,
know, so during the premiere of season 17, you know they're going to be showing hella commercials
Exactly.
of like us for the show. You know,
Right.
so it's great promo. And now we're airing at 9 p.m., which is a perfect like hot spot.
Wind
in
down
TV.
time
You know,
where you want to sit down and look at TV.
right.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly. So I'm super excited. The network was a genius with that because they really, really want this show to do well. They want more seasons. You know, they want to keep it going and stuff. So I'm praying for the best. I'm praying everybody loves it. I'm praying the ratings are great. And I just hope everybody really enjoy it because it was a lot of fun.
yeah, and so with reality television, with the many shows that you have done so far, what would you say is the most craziest or memorable thing that happened to you on any reality shows you've done so far, but behind the scenes? So our show is based on a lot of stuff that happens not on air, so behind
Not
the scenes.
shown, right.
So what is one of your most memorable things that happened or craziest things that happened behind the scenes that did not make it in the final footage?
I think, like, to be honest, probably. Okay. Okay, so it's a toss-up between Bad Girls Club 7 and Love Games. On season 7, after my fight with Priscilla, the milk and cereal.
We watched that scene.
That was my favorite fight.
It's crazy, y'all. Literally, all the stuff that they didn't show was epic. Like, it was just... That fight lasted way longer than what was showed. Like,
I
that
assume
fight
so. Yeah.
It was literally like 2.5 hours. Like, it was a long
Oh my gosh.
time.
I'd have been exhausted.
It was a long time. And it was like so many times of like us being broken up and us fighting again. Like, it was just it was just crazy. Like, that whole night was nuts.
See, I'm lactose. I would have been like, no,
Yes,
milk,
because
no.
she
Fight
definitely, Judy definitely served Priscilla breakfast in bed.
She did.
And we watched the clip. We watched the clip before we pulled you on, Judy, and I was over here screaming
my
at,
God.
I served you breakfast in bed. Like,
Y'all, I drank like, you know, I was with Tierra and Stassi, and they hardly drank. Like, they weren't big drinkers. And y'all know me, I love to drink. I'm drinking right now. So it's like, you know, like, I literally had like a gallon of Patron to myself.
gosh.
And whatever happened that
My
night
kidneys.
ended up obviously resulted in me getting beat up
Right.
real bad. But it was a blast for me, you know, so
Right.
I hope Priscilla enjoyed herself.
well, Patron, but I'm sure she did. Got a little taste of her own medicine. So I drink Patron all the time
so
myself.
mad.
But speaking of, you know, liquor, you have something out, I believe, called Judy Juice. Is that correct?
Yes,
I need a sample.
Finally.
So what,
You
tell
know,
us about that, because we want some of our samples sent in the
We
mail.
sure do.
If you can FedEx it.
No, you got
My
that,
shimmy.
like 100%, like for sure. I came up with Judy Juice like on season 7. The girls started calling my cup of alcohol Judy Juice because I literally will always have like a cup of alcohol, but nobody knew what was in it. And it's crazy because it would be like 5 different liquors in
my
it,
gosh.
like literally. Like, so on Love Games, on season 4, I was on season 3, but on 4 they brought me back with Matt, the guy who I won with, who actually I dated for like a year, for real, off of camera. They brought us back for a challenge for season 4, and they named it the Judy Juice Challenge.
Ah.
So I've been trying to like literally have like this alcohol for years now, but it's very hard to really get endorsed by alcohol. And especially when you've been in so much trouble and making World Star and doing all this stupid stuff, DUIs surrounding alcohol. It's just a blessing that it didn't happen when I was so young because I wasn't ready for it. But now I feel like my mind is in a different place and I can be a businesswoman. And,
Exactly.
you know, exactly. So I have this liquor. It is called Judy Juice, and it's so good. It's like literally the color of the ocean. It has like shimmer and glitter in it.
Oh, so it's like Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
You know, I like the Kool-Aid.
It's vodka. You know, I love
excited.
stuff like that. And it's like vodka, and it tastes like blueberry.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
The blue Kool-Aid.
yes, but not like nasty blueberry, like Slurpee. 7-Eleven.
You like Slurpee.
See, that's
Poor
cool.
7-Eleven. Poor
blue
7-Eleven.
raspberry. No, and I'm super excited about it, and I think that everybody's gonna love it. Everybody's gonna like it, and I'm just unfortunately, people under 21 can't purchase it, but that's fine.
That's okay.
But
because
they can purchase those bath bombs because I'm obsessed.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
My favorite. I love bath bombs.
Judy has, and we're gonna ask her about that. Going right into it. So you were talking about sparkles and different colors, and at first I was like, "Now hold up, there's something else you have out there that has sparkles and different colors." Because I saw on your Instagram you have bath bomb
and
products.
those little scrub thingies. You know what?
Yes, girl. Like literally, you will love the hell out of them. Like they smell so good. The Pisces bath bomb with the glitter, it smells like rosemary and lavender.
Yes.
And then the sugar scrub cube.
That's what I was just
whip
ordering.
Soap. Yep, it smells like strawberries and champagne, and I did that specifically because the new show airs on Valentine's Day, which I think is adorable.
Yes.
It's just,
so it's edible,
fun to
right?
play
You can
with.
eat.
No, you can't.
I thought it was edible.
It is?
Well, no, it's not, but it smells edible.
See,
it smells
I'm known to eat random shit, so I'm gonna eat it.
You know, the strawberries, they're soap, right? Little soaps, right?
Yep. The strawberries
See, I was about to
soap,
buy
and it's so,
about to
y'all,
eat it.
it's so fun. Like literally, I love it. And
Oh
the
my
maker of it, like the woman who I linked up with, she lives in Portland, Oregon, and she is just so dope with everything
Oh
she
my
does.
goodness.
So,
Yes.
yep, shout out to Lilu. So she's
Yes,
dope for
let's
sure.
take a trip.
Yes. So I know you have to go, Judy, so I don't want to hold you up for too much longer. Please shout out your social media because I want people to follow you. Listen up. Judy,
Yes.
if you follow her, especially on Instagram and Twitter, she has a lot of pictures of her products. She also has hot sauce out there. She has lipstick. I mean, she has some good
Everything.
stuff that people don't know about. I was on the site
Yeah,
not too
and
long ago.
we honestly thought season 13 was going to be about we thought they were changing the format. It was going to be All-Star, and we would come back and show the world what we've been working on since our original season. But they shocked us, and instead we had a life coach, and just it was
Miss
just
Laura,
crazy.
yeah. Laura's
Yeah,
going to be with
but-
us next week, too, on
Oh
our
my
show
God.
with
and
Cammie.
She's not even a real life coach. Like,
Shade.
Well, I won't mention that. I
you
won't
know
mention
what?
that, too.
Laura
Hot
has
sauce
been on,
too. That was
y'all. Laura has been on 2 other reality shows. One is You're Cut Off on VH1 as a contestant, though. It was just made for TV, and that's sad though because a lot of the girls take her really seriously.
I just thought that was so funny though, because you definitely just threw the ultimate shade.
Yes, she's the big shady cloud that goes
She
on
said,
top of us.
"Yes, I like it when you make me wet." So she's
It's just, if Oxygen doesn't show the world what we have working on and stuff, nobody's gonna know that unless you follow us on social media. So you're right. You're right about that. Yep.
So what's your social media channels? Yeah, people can follow you on.
My Twitter is Judy J Crazy, JudyJaiKrazi. My Instagram is Miss Judy J, MissJudijai. And my Snapchat is the same as my Instagram, Miss Judy J. And you can find everything, absolutely everything, on my website at SoJudyJ.com, SoJudijai.com.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And I've been on all of those things she
Yes.
just mentioned, so you guys need to get on the train too and go visit.
I need to get on that website and get them sugar scrubs because my birthday is coming
Yes.
up and I need some. And
You want to
I-
buy me some?
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Ooh.
Yes. Okay. So I want to thank you, Judy, so much for taking the time. We have been preparing for this interview.
Yes.
We're so excited you were able to come on and talk to us about what's upcoming for you. Don't forget, everybody, to tune in to the Battle of the Ex-Besties that's coming out on Valentine's Day on Oxygen. I will be
Definitely.
tuning in. I will be promoting the out of that show so everybody else watches.
And also, real quick, I just have to tell you that you are beyond professional.
Thank you.
Literally the way you prepare and write emails, they're legible, they're very proper. It was very, very well constructed, and I love this radio show, and I definitely wish y'all the best of luck.
Oh,
in
thank
it.
you so
And-
much.
Yeah, it's awesome. I had a blast. I'm very appreciative of this opportunity for sure.
Well, thank
Yay,
you.
it
We
was
will be
so
tuning
fun.
in. We will be following you, and I'll be talking to you very soon. So thank you, Judy, again.
And I'll be getting my sugar scrub tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I love y'all. I would appreciate that so much. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support, and I'm always going to support y'all. Y'all can reach out to me for whatever. And shout out to Team Judy. I love y'all too.
Yes, Team
Yay,
Judy. Get
Team
your
Judy.
stickers very soon.
She
Stickers
still
coming
got the
soon.
voodoo if y'all need it.
Yes.
Always.
All right,
I love
Judy.
you guys so much.
Love you
Love you
too.
too.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye, Judy.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. So that was That was Miss Judy J from Bad Girls Club, many different seasons. The Battle of the Ex-Besties coming out in February. I'm definitely going to be tuning in because I really want to watch it.
I want to see a hoe get slapped.
Who?
On the Battle of the isn't it like little challenges?
It is. It's little challenges.
See somebody get knocked off the thing.
So,
you know, like,
oh yeah, that probably is definitely going to happen.
I
we actually we have a clip to show everybody. So here is a clip of Judy's new show, Battle of the Ex-Besties. We want to give you a little preview of what's coming up very soon in just a few months.
I'm dating a girl for the first time ever.
Shut up.
As soon as you let a girl eat kitty, I did All-Star Battle Season 1 of Bad Girls Club, so I've done a challenge before. I know for a fact that if we party, they're definitely gonna see some Bad Girl Judy. I can outdrink all of them under the table into next day's challenge.
How competitive are you guys?
I don't do spiders, bugs. I would pretty much do anything to win this competition except eat bugs. Put me up for elimination. I don't give no I have a wicked bad gag reflex. The only thing bringing me and Judy together right now is the fact that both of us sucked. We're both bad girls and it's easy to talk
The hardest thing about this competition is that I'm handcuffed to Danny.
Let's start with this one.
It's like being handcuffed to a teacher that keeps dragging the chalk on the chalkboard.
Come on! No! Judy, come on!
It's driving me crazy.
14 contestants were invited to play for a life-changing $100,000 in a competition unlike any other. What they didn't know was that in order to win, they would have to pair up with their ex-best friends and figure out how to get along.
This is
We'll find out on the Battle of the Ex-Besties.
So that was a clip of the Battle of the Ex-Besties with Miss Judy J herself. We can't wait to see that.
Yes.
I don't know what you thought, Octavia, but
it's gonna be so fun.
I love challenge shows. It's so fun to watch them
To
fall.
get knocked off
I want to see them get hurt. We are
even-
so shady. I love to see people get hurt.
I just don't want nobody break their ankle because it was this one time my cat tripped me up and I broke my big toe.
Didn't you post about that? I saw you post about your big toe. Rest in peace, big toe.
It's alive now.
Well, barely kicking. But you know what's funny though is I am kind of shady.
That was disrespectful. You better not.
What?
You're not gonna bring a middle school.
No,
Okay.
she really wants me.
Should I? No.
Okay. We'll talk about middle school when we get back. But for now, we're going to go on a quick break. We'll be right back, and we're going to wrap up our show for the first episode. We'll be right back with Middle School Wednesdays. We'll be right back.
Everything I do it with a passion. If I gotta be a bitch, I'ma be a bad one. Yeah. I'm AI with the designs, do rag. Bounce back game, good, while we talking practice. Yeah. Pull up score when I want to. Best thing that's to heaven. They be tryna count me out though. I'm just counting blessings. A real woman by the paper. Niggas don't know where I came from. Why I really came up. You never could say I'm lacking. All the shit I've been through only made me more of an assassin. I kill him with compassion. And baby, if they asking, tell them, I go crazy. Lit,
Out the Box Radio. So we are actually going to wrap up our show. We have one final topic we want to talk about. I want to ask you, Tay. Well, before we get started, I told people, I promised them. Middle school, very quick. She doesn't like to talk about this because it always torments us and it haunts her for the rest of her life.
I got a nice federal government job, right?
So do I, so I got to be very careful.
Okay.
A certain somebody.
It's a friend we both know.
A friend we both know. We went to school with in middle school, and I was very annoying in middle school. I would always just push people's buttons.
First, you got to tell people how your hair was cut.
Oh my God, no, that's embarrassing. I had a bowl cut, y'all. The hair was in the middle. My hair was split in the middle. It looked like I put a bowl on my head and just took some scissors and went in a circle. I don't know who to blame for that, but now I look like a real KenDoll, so my hair is sticking straight up to the gods. It is not cut like a bowl, so bless that haircut. Rest in peace to my butt crack on my head.
Wait a minute.
What?
Why gotta be a butt crack?
It was a booty crack.
It was more like one of them palm trees,
The ones that hang down?
Yeah.
Oh, I look so depressed. Now it's on Viagra. It stands right up. So, somebody really hurt me one day when I was in class, and I, was pushing their buttons probably. I was very annoying. And, I got stabbed by a mechanical pencil, and I still have a mark on my hand and my arm where the mechanical pencil went right through my skin, and I'm pretty sure the lead's still in there. I probably have lead poison. That's why I'm crazy. So I'm not going to put anybody on blast, Thug Tay, but what I will say is somebody's...
See, that's why I got Thug. It started off when me and my sister was in a fight in elementary school, and I beat the boy with an umbrella, and then Justin tried me, so I had to stab him with that pencil. We could take this off air, right?
We might have to, because now it's a whole different storyline here. Look, I did get hurt though. I cried for like 2 minutes. So
you did not cry.
our out the box question, really quick, is our New Year's resolutions. I'm all getting mixed up here. So, what is your New Year's resolution, Tay? In a quick 20 seconds or less.
My New Year's resolution is to stop being disrespectful and take my petty.
That's a good one,
down
though.
like
That's a good one. We'll make it happen. Everyone, my New Year's resolution is to try to adopt a child. I'm in the process right now of being a foster parent, so
I'm gonna be the auntie.
You're gonna be the godmother and the auntie together, honey.
Yes.
A duo.
Godmother, auntie.
That's mine, and of course to be less petty because I'm a bitch sometimes. But it's okay. I'm allowed to do that. So thank you everybody for tuning in to Out the Box Radio. We had a blast with Judy J. Don't forget next week to tune in to Out the Box on January 18th. We interview Cammie and Tanya from Fix My Mom on Oxygen. Thank you and have a great night.
Good night.
Ooh, girl, you nasty. Kissing your friend while you looking back at it. Bet you ever had shit. Two girls.